everyone, today is my flosstubeiversary. 1 whole year on YouTube. I'm just really happy I've stuck at something. I did it. I'm there. So today I have a fair few things to show you. I haven't worked on that many cross-stitch projects recently, but I have got a knitting project. I've got 4 cross-stitch projects and a bit of haul. So if we jump straight into it, I'm not too sure if I've been taking progress pictures, so what I'm going to do is just point out what I've done in that time, if I can remember. So the first one I'm going to show you is Babysitting by Linda Ravenscroft, and it's a Heaven and Earth Designs piece. I'm doing it on a very light blue 25 count even weave. I just wanted to say sorry about the lighting. I've had to close those curtains because the light was flooding in. I couldn't show anything. So I'll just move these parked threads out of the way. It's actually quite easy to see what I've done on this because I'd had a full page finish, which was this perfect rectangle. So I've started on the next bit of the sock, and I've also done this bit here. Oop, drop it. It's not masses of progress, but what I'm hoping to do is stitch up all these packed threads, and then I'm just going to change to Extreme Cross Country. But I love this design. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I haven't actually got the details with me right now, but I was going to start telling you stats and stuff, but I did a little bit. I think it was less than 500 stitches that I've done anyway. Fold that back up. I use this, it's like a pillowcase bag for this one. So next up, I have been working on another Heaven and Earth Designs piece. It is Cradle by Moonlight, and it is by, I want to say, Molly Harrison. And I'm doing this on a 25 count linen this time. I quite like working on linen. And again, I had a full page finish, so anything outside the rectangle is what my progress is this time. So I've started filling in some white, basically, all down here. It's really hard to hold with one hand. Bit over here. I think this hair bit I'd done previously, so that's not new. But this is going to look so beautiful when it's finished. Stitching the white is absolutely killing me though. As you can see by that, it's not a big piece, but big enough, big enough. Adorable. This was my second Haid I ever started. Pause this a sec. Sorry about that, I just needed a bit of a coffin fit. Next up is this one. Sorry about the glare. This one for me will always be known as Tracy's one because she sent it to me. And let's get it out. I think I put quite a lot into this recently. Obviously from the front you can never tell, but that's the front. And then back, not the neatest of backs, but I think I put in all of this black, a few bits of this red, and then this bit down here. So a fair bit of progress. I actually really enjoy doing this one. I should get out more. Because it's one of the newer ones that I've received, I feel bad working on it because I have so many things that need finishing. But I'll get onto that a bit a little bit later in the video. I'm just so happy I got onto a whole year of filming. For me, that's pretty amazing. So next up is one you've seen many, many times and is actually going to be my focus piece now, is this one. So it is called Beautiful Hedgehog. It is a Joy Sunday. But I have really been enjoying doing this one, and I can honestly say it's nearly finished now. Bear with me because it's actually out at the moment. That's what I'm working on currently. Let me tuck that thread in. Do a stitch. So that is the front. And looking at it like that, it looks finished because obviously all the print, you can see the print still. But if I move this again, move the stitch out of the way. Put it at the front, put it at the front. Ignore my messy back. I have been jumping a lot with it because I'm down to the part where you just go across your colour card, like number 7. Oh, put the last few stitches of that one colour in. I really am close to finishing now. That's where I'm at. So I'm just filling in the flowers really now, and then it'll be the back stitch. So you can see why this is my progress piece, my focus piece. Let's see. And I love this one. I'm looking forward to it being finished though. I do want to get my number of projects down really. And that is it for my cross stitch this time round. I do have something cross stitchy haul wise, so 2 things actually. So I'm going to show you those now, and then I'm going to show you my knitting, and then I'll show you the rest of the haul. So knitting wise, I think I mentioned this in my last video but I didn't have it. Someone on Facebook was selling some fabric from Chromatic Alchemy, and this one's called Jamboree. Is that focusing? I can't see if it's focusing. Anyway, it's Jamboree. It's 14 count Ada and it's 13 by 18 inches. And how pretty is this? I can't work out if the camera's showing it for what it actually is. I think it is. It's pretty close. That side. So I'm thinking something fun needs to go on this. Ooh, a bit windy. Something like a mermaid maybe. Or any suggestions, please send them over to me. But as soon as I saw it on Facebook for sale, I was like, oh, I need to have that. I don't really work on 14 count anymore. Sorry, I'm trying to open my little order. I found a teeny piece of thread that needs to go in. Right. So yeah, as soon as I saw this on Facebook, I knew that I wanted to buy it, and then I was very excited to receive it. It was packaged so cutely as well when I got it. But yeah, so that's that. And second piece of haul is something very exciting to me. So there is another floss tuber who goes by the name of Tally Cross Stitch, and she is so lovely. And I saw that she had put on Instagram that she was going to sell project bags. So I got her to make this one. Well, I bought this one from her. How cute is that guinea pig fabric? I absolutely love this. And it's a good size. I've currently got Toil in this one. So another one of my Heaven and Earths. And the best bit about it, ta-da, Sid and Stitch. And then down there, made by Tally Cross Stitch. check her out on Instagram or go watch her flosstube videos, and I'm sure she'd be happy to sell more of these if you wanted to buy one. So thank you again if you watch this. And that's it cross stitch wise from me. So if you're not interested in anything else, then feel free to click off. So I wasn't really in the mood for cross stitch for a little bit, so I started the pattern. I did a bit of knitting, and I decided I was going to make, the glare is horrible, glare, it's a sock anyway, you see that? It'll have to do, I can't get away from the glare. Anyway, it's a sock pattern, and I found, well, I had this lovely sock yarn. It was actually not the cheapest sock yarn, but I bought it from Yarn Fest before it closed down. And this is my progress. It's a bit wonky because I've got all the needles on there still, but so this is the cuff you put your foot into, and then I've done all the way up to, see how I show this, so that's the heel, the back there. So I've just got the foot left to do. And then I lost interest, but I absolutely love how the pattern is coming out. Although I didn't notice that before. Bit of a break in the pattern. But the back bits, put my hand in it. The pattern's really cool. And it started off yellow, all this brown, and then I think I'm probably going to have pattern in all the way down to like midfoot, and then it's going to go brown again with a little bit yellow on the tip of the toe. I think that's how it's going to pan out. This is actually the first time I've ever done a heel turn, so I'll show you. It's not the neatest, it's not my neatest work, but it was a good practice run, and I can't imagine finishing one of them, so God knows how I'm going to finish the other. But during my knitting hype, I asked my mum to borrow, if I could borrow 2 of her books. I'll quickly show you these. So they're not a haul, they're more of a lend. But I'm not even going to attempt to say her surname. But Anna H. Show you that. That's her surname. Does these mochi mochi or mocky mocky. I'm gonna call them mochi mochi because in my head that sounds better. But anyway, she does these mochi mochi books, and there's a teeny tiny one. And to be honest, some of these are a bit hit and miss with what they look like. My favourite one is near the front, so I'm going to show you. How blooming cute is that? Little chickens. Adorable. Yeah, some of them are a bit weird. There's a little bride and groom. So I don't know if I'm going to make many out of here or any out of here. But the other book was for huge and huggable ones. And I don't actually have the yarn to make any of these. But they are so adorable. Try and find one of my favourites. Look at this giant squid. And then there's a lot of really good ones in here. There's a giant burger. Talking of giant burgers, I've been on a diet for 2 weeks now and I've lost half a stone. I would absolutely love a burger. A giant pencil. I would love a giant burger so much. I think every time I hit the stone mark, I'm gonna have just a blowout meal. I think Sydney wants this. A giant monster truck. But anyway, yeah, so I borrowed those books. So I'm probably not going to make anything, but it's been fun looking through them. Next up to show you is lastly, I got 2 more diamond paintings from Temu. I think they were under £2 each. Definitely under 3. And I have no pictures, so I'm hoping that you can just see from the diamond art canvas. So I got this one. Oh, it's going to be really glary. I don't know what's the best way to turn it. Hopefully you can just about see that. It's the Tree of Life. I thought that one was really cool. And then I got... This one's really tiny. I quite like the size. Hopefully you can see that. It's a little girl with a cat. She got something else? She's not a little girl. She's got wings. So she's a little fairy girl. Oh, bloody glare. Basically, it was too sunny and the light was pouring in, so I had to close my curtains and I've put a lamp on, and now the lamp is giving me grief. So I think I've had a pretty good year on flosstube. I don't think I've had as many finishes as I would have liked. And I think especially at the start of my journey, I was trying very hard to keep up with people, trying to bring a lot of projects in, because then I thought I'd have a lot more content to show everyone. And within doing that, I haven't got a lot of progress done. So over this year, I started doing that, and I've come to the conclusion near the end that I just like doing my own thing and showing off my thing, and that's okay because this is my channel, and I still like watching everyone else's floss tubes and I like knowing what everyone else is up to, but I just need to do things my way, and in doing so I don't lose my stitching mojo, which is good. I do think for the next year I do have a few goals. Like, I really want to start Mermaid Perfume by meeeee, and I've been looking at how much it would cost to get the like the embellishment pack, which is actually under £20, so it's not too bad. But the thing is, I've never bought Karen threads before, and looking online they're quite expensive, and I think I need 7 of them, so it'd be like 7 times £7. So that could work out quite expensive. So it might be something that I build onto slowly. I might start it and then I will buy a thread or 2 a month, or I might wait and buy it all at one go. But either way, that's something I definitely want to do in the next year. I can imagine that once I've started it, I'll just want to keep going and keep going. I also want to start my meeeee that I was gifted over Christmas time from a lovely lady on the UK meeeee stitches. I'm not a massive meeeee fan, but I'm definitely seeing more and more that I'm liking at the moment. I really want to do the Raven Queen. It's very beautiful. I just have so much I want to do all the time, stitching wise, and I believe that I'm probably going to have less time once my degree starts, so we shall see. So my main goal is to get a good routine, still get my stitching done, and continue to make videos. So apart from that, I don't think I've got a lot more to say, but thank you for joining me on my flosstube anniversary. My flosstubeiversary, I'm going to call it, although it's a bit of a mouthful. And I shall see you next time. Bye bye.